Hey everybody, happy Friday. How y'all doing? Oh man, hello YouTube. We're here for our weekly YouTube cast here on live on YouTube. I'm actually streaming live today on Facebook. And there's a reason why I'm streaming live on Facebook today. I'm on my business page, live business page today. The reason for that is because we're going to be talking Facebook today, and there's an entire audience with the Facebook fiasco. That's what we're going to be calling it this week, is the Facebook fiasco. And so there's an entire community inside of Facebook that really needs to wake up and smell the coffee. Now, I'm not going to sit here. I can't imagine this video, the live stream in the meta world is going to last long. Oh wait, we know it's not because they're deleting everything. I'm not too worried about that. I suspected that for years now. There's no way this platform that wasn't built for video could actually sustain this amount of content. But here today we're to talk about like really what you guys need to be doing to move forward. As you know, I'm not a big fan of the whole meta world as far as running a business, and there's no secret of anyone who follows me knows that. But I am going to say that the meta world has been very kind to me over the years. It gave me a beautiful platform to go live when no other platforms are really there yet. And it gave me a place to build community, which I love. I love my Facebook groups. Can you guys say that? Can we just say I love my Facebook groups? I love my Facebook groups. I really do. And I love the connections that I've made with people inside of those groups. And there is a little bit of that is sort of missing here in the YouTube world. Community is big here in YouTube. It takes a while to get there. It's definitely a much slower process. Hi, everybody. Hi, Aggie. Hi, Deb. Hey, Jeannie. How you guys doing today? So, you guys, thank you. Make sure if you're here with me live, I know if you're on YouTube and you're on like your big giant TV, there's no way to type in like, "Hey, Serena, how are you?" But just know that if you're watching me on your TV, I'm so sorry that maybe I like clean it up a little bit because there's like nothing like being on an 80-inch screen when I'm used to seeing myself on like this much. But anyways, so and if you're joining me here on Facebook, you guys are welcome to drop it like a tot. I would prefer that you're on YouTube though, watching this, not Facebook, but nevertheless, we're here today. So the positives of the Meta world is that it's a beautiful place to grow community. It really is, and it's a great place to communicate. You have to remember that Meta was created. I don't like using the word FB like book. I like to use Meta, the robot reasons why, but it was created as a platform for college students to communicate with each other. Hey, there's a frat party going on here. Hey, study group over here. It was never designed as a platform for video. And when Meta rolled out live video in 2015, beginning part of 2000, and I think beginning part of 2015, it was so new. People were scared to death. Like they push a button, and what do you mean it records my life? And it became a huge part of my business, huge part of my business and my decorative paint business, also my brick and mortar business. It became a huge part of my life, and I love going live. Love going live. Love it. I'm going to fast forward though to about 2020 and COVID. Yay, COVID. We were all going live. Drop it like a top, man. Any second we could get that, if we had a free moment, we were going live because we were in entertainment mode. People are there. My business grew like there's no tomorrow. Not just my creative business, but also my financial planning business grew like there's no tomorrow during that time. And I think the stability of being seen, right? It was a beautiful platform. But one thing that I realized in 2019 is it started to occur to me when my membership, I have a membership with several hundred members in it across my platforms. And oh my gosh, what if I lost this content? What would I do? Where would it go? Would be people paid for this? And so I really started to invest in my business in the beginning of 2019. And I got a program called Kajabi. And there's a link here, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link here for Kajabi. And Kajabi is my all in one platform. And Kajabi is my website, it's my video hosting, it's my community. It allows me, I can go live in the platform, y'all. I can go live in there if I need to. I can do all my email marketing in there. I have all my landing pages in there. I have all my funnels in there. Everything I do is in this platform. Now, when it comes to video, every video that I have made since the end of 2019, I have done in StreamYard or Switcher Studio. I was using Switcher Studio for quite some time, and I made the full switch at the beginning of 2020 to StreamYard. I pay about $63 a month for StreamYard and 400 hours of storage. I have about 1,000 total hours of content. So the other 600 hours are actually on, it's in a Dropbox is where I store that information. Anything valid or anything that I need my members to have inside of my communities are on their dashboard inside Kajabi. It's uploaded directly into the platform. So those of you who are flipping out a little bit about this, I get you, baby. I feel you. Like I feel you, but I felt this coming a long time ago. Okay. And I've not been shy about the push in the last 2 years to get your content on YouTube. And y'all listen to me, get your freaking content on YouTube. If your content is on a page, a meta page, okay? We're not talking about groups right now, a meta page, your content is going away after 30 days, point blank. Okay. You need to download that content, repurpose it, and get it where you need to go. And my suggestion would be to get it on YouTube. Now, if the content to you, you're not getting any dead in the water, y'all let it go. You're going to spend hours downloading content. What are you going to do with that content once you downloaded it? Like, seriously, what are you going to do with it? A lot of the stuff that we did, I don't want the stuff. I'm over here like, thank God they're going to get rid of it because you know the amount of time it's going to take me to go through and delete all that. Like I have a lot of content right here in the meta page that there's a lot of content in here that is just not valid anymore. Like it's just not, my thoughts have changed. My views have changed. I've changed. I want to get rid of it. Like I'm glad it's going away. I'm not even worrying about downloading it because I have it on StreamYard. Get rid of it. Like, I don't want it. But if you're really feeling like, oh my goodness, I have to get this out, you're going to go through and you're going to download it. And then what? It's just going to sit in some download file. Take the time to slowly get it worked over into YouTube. You don't want to do mass dump into YouTube. Get it worked into YouTube. So if you're panicked, I'm sorry. If you're dependent upon ad revenue in the meta world, I'm terribly sorry. It's going to get rough. It's going to get rough. And all I can say is you should have listened to me 3 years ago when I told you to put your content on YouTube and you wouldn't listen to me, but it's okay. No, I'm not butthurt about it. Not butthurt at all about it. I'm telling you right now to get your stuff on YouTube. Now, for some of you who have groups, let's talk about groups for a minute. Groups, there's a gray area right now. We don't know what's going to happen to the content inside of groups. I think their motive is to clear out the pages to free up space and storage. Could you imagine the amount of cost to store these janky live videos that we did 5 years ago? I can't even imagine. Anyways, I have a feeling they're going to clear out pages. I have a feeling from this point forward, when you go live in your page or group, it's there for 30 days and it's going away. Okay. Now, all of your old content inside of groups, there's a gray line right now. We don't know what's going to happen to it. Facebook hasn't yet released a statement saying that content in groups, they said pages and profiles, they haven't said groups, that content, they've not said you have 90 days to get this content. Okay. But I want you to have in your mind that content inside of those groups that people have paid for, that people are dependent upon, that people are there for, y'all got 90 days to get that out of there, because I have a feeling that once they clean house on the pages and the profiles, they're moving on to groups. So I would definitely look at coming up with a system, especially like going forward. Anybody who's in paid groups, I highly recommend that you guys find a platform like Kajabi to house your paid content in. Because I don't know how you could possibly use Facebook for paid content. How do you contact your customers with email? How do you have your landing pages? How do you do your launches? How do you do like any of that? If you have paid content, there's a whole workings behind the scene. And if you're just like piecing it here and there, the amount of money that it's costing you because you don't want to spend $197 a month, or actually Kajabi now has a $97 a month one, but because you don't want to spend $200 a month, I'm telling you right now, it's costing you way more, baby girl, than $200 a month. It's costing you way more. It's costing you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month in lost revenue because people can't find your stuff to buy it. because it's all over the place. You don't have official landing pages. You don't have the content stored. You have no ability for them to access it in 6 months. Everybody's in groups. It's messy. It's a very, very sticky situation. Okay. So I need you to invest in your business and invest in the time to get that, find a place for that content. If money is an issue right now, what you're going to do, super easy peasy, you're going to get that content out of that paid environment, or even if it's a free environment, you're going to get that content out and you're going to upload it to YouTube unlisted. You're going to make a playlist in YouTube with, XYZ group content, and you're going to put all of the content in that group and you're going to label it, and so your members can find it. Okay. That's one option. The second option would be to get a Google Drive. If you have a Gmail account, it's free, but you're going to have to pay for storage because Google isn't going to house all that videos for free. That's going to cost you somewhere between $6 to $20 a month. And you jump all the content into a Google Drive and you share that Google Drive with your community with all of their paid content in it. Okay. That's another way. Another way would be you to use Dropbox. Dropbox is going to range between $20 and $40 a month. The other way is Vimeo. Vimeo is going to range about $1,000 a year. Y'all, video storage is, you see why Meta's doing this. It's getting expensive. All right. So your options are come up with a platform like Kajabi. Start doing all of your live videos. Y'all, listen to me. Can you please just spend the money and use StreamYard? I pay $63 a month to have 400 hours of content stored, to have embed links, to be able to have share links, to be able to have access to my content, to be able $63 a month. Again, we're running a business. Business isn't like you can cut back on the little Hobby Lobby supplies that you need to get to go and invest the money into this platform. And you may not need 400 hours of storage like I do, but I think you get 50 hours for 40. It's $45 is the plan that I have. And I think you get 50 hours included with that. So, anyways, you got to get your content off the platform. That's all I'm trying to get your content off the platform. Find a home for it. I've given you guys some links down below. I gave you a link for StreamYard. I gave you a link for my YouTube. I got a little YouTube thing for you, Winning with YouTube, to help you guys make that transition to YouTube. I also gave you guys a link to, something else. Let's see. What did I give you guys a link to here? I gave you guys a link to Winning with YouTube, the guide down below, Kajabi. Do you love it? Hey. And StreamYard. So those are going to be kind of my preferred, StreamYard and Kajabi. The two work beautifully together. One of my members, Royce Hunt Bow with Recycled Paper, she actually does all of her live videos inside of Kajabi. She does all of her live trainings inside Kajabi as well. So we've got work to do. We've got to get this old content. We got to find a home for it. Y'all got to get it. This isn't like a bad dream. It's happening. Even Mary Smith. You guys know Mary Smith, Mari Smith. She's great. She's an amazing online marketer. I'm in her group. I'm on her email list. And she sent out this email yesterday that's saying, since Facebook there's no traction on videos after 30 days, they've decided to remove them. I'm like, why would we waste time on a platform that gives us no traction after 30 days? I'm sorry, but I need years of traction to grow a business, not 30 days. But I've also said when you go live after 36 hours, really 72 hours, you're dead in the water. That video is out of sight, out of mind, moving on. They want you to keep feeding the baby, right? They want you to keep feeding the baby. So Kimberly says at the end of lives, there has been the question of, do you want to delete the video after 30 days or not? Yeah, that's actually been there. Kimberly, that's actually been there for a couple of years now. So that's actually been there. I never see those messages. Because I stream through StreamYard. So I never actually see those messages at all. So I haven't streamed directly into the platform. I almost don't know how to use my phone to go live because I use StreamYard because I need a recording of everything. I need a high definition recording of everything. So let's see here. Aggie, I see you're on YouTube. So I'm on my phone and and Jeannie, you're so cute. Thank you so much. You're kind of a mess today. She's got me up on the 80-inch screen. Or maybe she has me on my phone. So that thing, it's been like a hamster. It's being a hamster on a wheel. Yeah. So really the thing is that I'm sorry that's happened. I'm sorry that if your business, you're dependent upon the meta world to bring you traffic and to drive your sales and to whatnot. But you guys listen, that meta is a beautiful, amazing place for community. It's an amazing place to find loyal followers. It's not always proved too well to be a place to generate the sales and to get the opt-ins and thing. It can. It just takes a lot of work on that platform. So it really is a lovely place for community. It's not a great place for video. It's just not. Like it's not searchable. It's not indexed by Google. You know when you do a video on YouTube, Google loves it because Google owns YouTube. Imagine that. So Google knows what you're searching. They know what kind of emails you get. They know everything. They know what we had for dinner last night. They know everything about us, right? Imagine being in YouTube and being part of that environment. And that is how YouTube makes all of the suggestions. Hey, a video we think you might like because they know what you're watching. They know what you're doing. They know everything. In the meta world, you guys, it's a bunch of robots that love to delete us and hack us and put us in jail and to do all these things, which is probably what's going to happen after this video. They're going to put me in jail. But why are we so scared to be put in jail? Like we're always so scared. I hope I don't get hacked. I hope I don't get a thing. I hope I don't this. I hope I don't. Oh, how can we run a business like that, y'all? We can't run a business like that. We just can't. It's ugly. It's ugly. Roy says here, if it was not smart for Facebook to say that part out loud, if I were YouTube, I would jump all over that messaging. That's what they said. They basically said, Facebook said, because your videos don't get any traction after 30 days, we've made a decision to delete videos after 30 days. Wild to me. So wild to me. Why do we keep, oh my God, you guys, please do not invest in platforms that do not invest in you. And if they do not serve you well and they do not serve your community well and they don't make you money, and I'm talking to business owners right now, move on, Buttercup. Move on. Let it go through the divorce, file the papers, get the separation. There will be no alimony or child support because it didn't make you a damn thing but a headache. And move on to a platform that is going to love you, grow you, nurture you. You have to do the same. It will give you exactly what you give it. Yeah, like that's pretty amazing. You guys, I have videos. I have videos from years ago. A lot of them I've turned off because they were like more of my paint stuff, and I just don't do that anymore. But I have like Procreate videos from like 3-4 years ago. They get views every single day. I get views. I mean, every single day I get people watching my content. You know how long it's been since anyone's watched my content on Facebook and in the meta world? Crickets. Like years, because I haven't gone live. I mean, I went live like a year ago on there. I just don't have any desire to do it. It just feels icky to me. Like it's not in my, what would be the right word for it? I don't, like you don't believe in something. And I feel like right now I am live on there. I don't care. It's gonna be gone in 30 days anyways. But you don't believe, I feel like a hypocrite almost. Like I feel like a hypocrite going live on there. And I also don't like the fact I have to constantly feed it. I feel like what I have to say has merit and validation. I want to feel validated for what I say. I don't want to be on a platform that shits on me every time I go live on it. And like, why? Why? But it's like an abusive boyfriend. We just gotta, it's like seriously, it's like an abusive relationship. You just gotta keep on like minging the baby. Like, I don't want to upset it. It might delete me. It might put me in jail. It might put me in timeout. Like, I don't want to like upset the baby. Like, no. Divorce that thing. Move on. Get out of there. Get those videos. Get that content. And you guys work on moving your community to Facebook. Your people, if you guys can't see this, for those of you who are on Facebook right now, I've got Aggie here on this YouTube right there. I've got Deb on YouTube. I have Jeannie on YouTube. I've got, let's see here. I've got Carlotta on YouTube. I have Leslie on Facebook. Hi. Are you not going to be on the Whatnot train again? Are you going to be doing the Whatnot train again? Leslie will be talking about that in the group. You guys, I'm live on Whatnot tonight at 5:00. If you don't know what Whatnot is, and Whatnot and YouTube have a beautiful, it's fabulous. We're going to be talking about it too in my coaching group. But Leslie, yes, baby girl, I'd like to do them once a month, by the way. So I'm making buttons tonight. I'm excited. I'm getting my files already. I'm making snarky making snarky buttons tonight. I'm excited. So if you're watching this like years down the road, this is like so old news, but just go with me. But anyways, you guys, look, I'm on YouTube. Like, I love it. And like, hello, Jennifer. How are you? That's Jennifer, by the way. Yeah, so YouTube, you guys, you have the ability to grow community on YouTube. You have the ability to do subscriptions on YouTube. You have the ability to increase your revenue on YouTube. You have the ability to run affiliate links on YouTube and not be put in jail. For you have so much more opportunity in the YouTube world than you will ever have in the meta world. What you have in the meta world are friends. And that's called Facebook because they love to see your face. It's like the phone book of friends, right? And I think that that's how we should treat the platform. It's a beautiful platform for friends. Hi, why don't you come over tonight? Let's do dinner. Want to hang out together? Let's travel together. It's a together platform, right? It's a platform designed to be together. And it's not a platform for small businesses. And it was never intended for small businesses, ever intended for small businesses. So, Leslie's like, I didn't make it in time for this one. I'm so nervous. So I'm nervous. So it would help. Oh, it's great. Like, Leslie, we had a little Zoom last night. We're all going to have fun today. We're just creating on Whatnot today. I don't even think any of us are selling. A few might be selling. We're just creating. I'm just doing my snarky, crafty buttons today. Like I think one of them is going to be like, you have to excuse me. I am on YouTube right now. If anyone's watching is going to be offended by this, but like one of my buttons says, I craft so hard. I SH blank T glitter. I'm going to be snarky tonight on Whatnot. I'm going to have fun with it. Anyways, I've got to give a little shout out. I'm going to give a shout out here on YouTube real quick. It's kind of embarrassing, but to me, it's like the cutest thing in the whole world. One of my financial planning clients, you guys don't know it's like been in the financial planning industry 25 years now. I love it. It's my heart, my soul, my everything. My clients are my family. And I had one of my clients this week send me a message. And he's like, hey, we miss seeing you. But I saw you on YouTube. I'm like, oh my God, that's embarrassing. I was like, oh my God, that's embarrassing because they're like financial planning clients. And this is like Serena's like creative, musing thoughts. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'd love to come. He's like, yeah, I saw it. Like, he was like all excited. He saw me on YouTube. And I'm like, that's so embarrassing. So I'm going to give a shout out to Tom and Lonnie, if you guys are watching. I love you. And I will see you next week and get cuddles and hugs and kisses from you guys. And anyways, and thank you for it's kind of embarrassing in a way, but it's so sweet. I just love it. So Tom and Lonnie, if you're watching, hi, and I'll see you next week. So anyways, snarky sticker packs. Yeah, I'm doing snarky sticker packs for sure. Yes, I am. Aggie, you should look into Whatnot because there's a beautiful integration with Whatnot and YouTube. It's fabulous. So absolutely, positively fabulous. And what's great about it, Aggie, is, YouTube is indexed. And so if people are searching for certain things, like things that you were selling or things that you were creating or giving, it's all going to be in the index. So it's really cool. And those are things that don't happen in the meta world because you know why? Because Google said, no way in heck we're indexing that. You're on your own. That's why live videos aren't searchable. You can't go to Google and search a live video. Very, very, very seldom does one pop up. Very seldom. So anyways, you guys. So all I'm trying to say to this, I need to wrap it up, is that I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I'm sorry that you feel like the weight is like the weight of the world. I'm sorry that you have to spend the time to download these videos. All I can say is all you can do is do better going forward and, invest in yourself and some platforms that will not allow this to happen. This is business as usual. I was telling my coaching group this morning, I said, if I got deleted today or got hacked today, it's business as usual for us. Like nothing changes. I have everything in place for that backup button. Everything in place. And I'm not losing sleep over delete that. God, please, thank you for deleting that old content because I don't want to see it. Like I don't. It's embarrassing. I don't want to see it. Get rid of it. I have it in StreamYard. I don't need to see it. So get rid of it. But just all you can do is for today and moving forward. And if you're thinking about going live today in the meta world, I would definitely say I would encourage you to get that channel going, get to your 50 subscribers so you can go live. You got to have 50 subscribers to go live in YouTube. And you have to have a verified platform, which means you have to have a phone number and you're a legitimate person. And start going live in YouTube. Start using the meta world to drive your YouTube audience, to bring those people into the thing. Like I see Leslie. Well, Royce knows I'm already on here, but I see Leslie and Royce and Kimberly. Kimberly knows I'm already here. Royce knows I'm already here. Well, Leslie does too, but they just happen to catch me in the meta world. But use Meta to move those people into your circle. Use Meta to get those people on your email list so you can let them know when you're going live. Use Meta to communicate with people. The Messenger feature is fabulous. Love Messenger, love groups, hope they never go away. It's life for me. But when it comes to video content, it's not meant for video content. It's not meant for running a small business. Those of us in this YouTube world right now, this is designed for video content. This is designed for evergreen content. This is designed to watch your videos in 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 years from now. This is designed here to grow a small business. It is so friendly. Multiple streams of revenue, the programs that you can use, the integrations between Shopify to bring your store, to bring all your products in, to run a subscription, it's endless. The opportunities in it are endless. You guys, if you're interested in YouTube and learning more about YouTube, I do have a free opt-in down below. And basically it's winning with YouTube. This is actually a recording of a summit that I did back in September, as well as the workbook for it. And there's also a bonus video down there too about how one of my members went from 0 to 30,000 subscribers in about 18 months on YouTube, and how it completely changed her business. There's a video in there as well for that. So go ahead, opt into that, because I want to see you guys on the other side, and that is not in this meta side. So that's for sure. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'll be back here next Friday. And I hope to resume our normal chats next Friday of how to make money with your craft. We're calling it, what is it called? Hobby to Hustle is my new name for it. My Hobby to Hustle, my YouTube cast, Hobby to Hustle, every Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I hope to see you guys back here next Friday. Thank you so much for joining me today. And down below is everything that you need in all the places. StreamYard, Kajabi, my YouTube course. And make sure you subscribe to my channel here. I know you haven't made it this far, or maybe you have. I hope you subscribe to my channel here so you get all the notifications of when I'm live and when I have new content. And you can also find me on my creative page. It's brand new. And I'm building it alongside with my YouTube course members at Vintage Pro Studio. So you can just type in Vintage Pro Studio. You can find me there and also in Whatnot. Have an amazing weekend. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.